Yo, salut à tous et bienvenue pour la suite de ce let's play The Outer Worlds. Donc, on va continuer direct. Alors, je m'étais arrêté là. Maintenant, je compte bien explorer un peu la ville, voir qu'est-ce qu'il y a à faire, voir qu'est-ce qu'il y a. Pas en fait le dire juste qu'il y a beaucoup de bâtiments fermés, etc.
This is where the magic happens. Well, science. But it still happens. Hey, that's... I mean, if you need it. Okay.
I've been feeling pretty low these days.
Just the way it goes, I suppose.
I've never actually been in here. Seemed scary from the outside.
Welcome to the Spacer's Choice Constabulary. We are Halcyon's leading brand in frontier justice. The office is writing up promotion. Purchase 3 criminal investigations and the 4th one's free. As a Spacer's Choice constable, I am authorized to grant you legal authority toward apprehending. Know how to carry yourself in a fight? Cross them off and bring me their fingers. Just one per marauder, please. I'll dust off the old fingerprint roller. As long as your questions fall within the acceptable margins of curiosity. His likeness decorates many a wanted poster. Do you have any relevant information about this individual? You are correct. An outstanding bounty has been posted for information pertaining to the whereabouts of Phineas V. Wells. Unfortunately, the arrest of Mr. Wells falls outside my authority. I inform Wells is wanted by the board. If you have information related to the location of Phineas V. Wells, you are required to submit that information to your nearest board authority. Any information regarding outstanding bounties and wanted criminals should be directed to Mr. Udom Bedford. Mr. Bedford's office is located on the Groundbreaker. Halcyon's original colony ship, now repurposed into a space station. Mr. Udom Bedford, something else I can do for you? Interesting jumpsuit. As long as your questions fall with... If this is a setup to a joke, you should know I've never found it. I don't serve Edgewater. Edgewater and the entire region of Emerald Vale serve Spacer's Choice. Spacer's Choice is a wholly owned subsidiary of Universal Defense Logistics, also known as the Board. I must admit it bothers me that you don't already know this. Flattery won't get you anywhere with me. The bureaucracy is a noble profession, but not all of us are gifted enough to serve in it.
Je prends ça comme un compliment.
Something to report?
Almost lost a finger in the cannery today.
If you're hungry, I could open up a can of something.
Je crois que c'est sa maison, c'est pour ça que j'ai le droit de me servir.
Oh, you like flowers? I can't find many kinds around here. I don't like coming out here. The streets there. to go, I'll wait outside.
Sorry, I'll just be a minute.
You had a minute. Next one comes out of your pay.
Ease off the threats, friend. I'm going.
Boss's orders. We all got quotas to make.
Don't make me report you to Mr. Thompson.
I've always felt weird in here. It's too clean.
Talking to the good vicar always lifts up my spirits.
Carry on.
Work fortifies the spirit.
Hey there, Mary. Don't see you round here too often.
Oh, I just came to talk to the vicar is all. None of us are above confessionals.
What have you got to confess? You ain't thinking of deserting, are you?
What? No. And I resent the accusation.
Wasn't nothing but a question. Do excuse me.
I must be on my way. Verity to you.
Yes, what is it? You're an outsider. Fantastic. Vicar Maximilian de Soto at your service. Or Vicar Max if you're the sort who prefers brevity. And Ms. Holcomb as well. How rare to see you out. And with a complete stranger. Curious.
Just tagging along, Vicar DeSoto. Don't mind me.
I so rarely get new people to talk to. Name your poison, anything at all. Spiritual counseling? This season's tossball predictions? The quickest way out of town? They who are not satisfied with their work are satisfied with nothing. No? How about, work fortifies the spirit. True exhaustion awaits idle hands. Selling? No. It is free for all who seek it. I'm sorry you don't find these tried and true words of wisdom to your liking. Have you? These people need something. Anything they can grasp to survive. Delving into the metaphysical minutiae of the grand plan would be nonsense to them, if not worse. My apologies. The townsfolk are having a tough time of it. And it's been difficult for me to enrich their lives. They are good people. It is just difficult to reach them. Not to put too fine a point on it, but your choice of wardrobe is not precisely common hereabouts. Also, you lack the distinctive worker gaze. Usually either a deadening behind the eyes, or in some rare cases, a wild-eyed frenzy, like a trapped animal. Pretty universal here, except for Ms. Holcomb, who...
It's just... there's more to it all than numbers. Sorry.
I'm simply bemoaning the level of spiritual awareness in this town. No, I am not. Though there is something. I must double my efforts to elevate my flock. These are good...
But what? I thought you would talk to him.
I can't imagine what would be so grave as to drive her to my mission. What has Mr. Thompson asked her to do? Depriving them of safety from the... I can see why that... Miss Holcomb has a soft heart. Always has, if you believe the talk. They rejected the order of society, and does that strike you as a responsible life choice? Assuming your goal is to save as many as possible, then you should bring everyone together. Send the power to Edgewater and convince the deserters to return to the fold. I apologize if my advice was wanting. I find many... To divine a true path out of the Aether takes time. There are calculations to be done, variables to consider. But there is... One of the reasons I transferred here was to fulfill my... I happen to know such a book is, as we speak, tainting a collector's life. My retrieval efforts have been thwarted by marauders who have overrun the property. Should you fare better than me, I'd pay a handsome sum for the book. What? No! I don't want to burn it! I just want to keep the writing out of layman's hands. It wouldn't do for such information to fall into public consumption. On the contrary, my position means that I am one of the few legally allowed to possess such items. But do not worry. You'll be safe since you are acting on my behalf. I can assure you, you won't find another willing to risk imprisonment to possess this book, nor anyone willing to pay the price. Glad we see eye to eye. It's a handwritten journal, a fate. It is not only a beautiful relic of a bygone time, it's also the thought. Not many in this colony could understand its true value, should they ever read it. Thank you. If you retrieve it, you can always...
En gros, on fait le mal. On soutient une corporation affreuse. Un mode de vie affreux.
If you're falling sick, I don't want you near me.
Don't worry. I wouldn't do that to you.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
You're not a big drinker, are you?
You read the latest report?
Only the part that said we ain't making our quotas.
If only McDevitt's folk hadn't abandoned us, Cannery could use those extra hands.
Nothing we can do about that.
Sure there is. We can have another zero-G.
I don't know you. Uh-huh. The unreliable, you say? I don't know what you're about, but this here's a Spacer's Choice drinking establishment. We're all loyal, hard-working company folk here. Am I that easy to read? Yeah, we've been having some problems lately. If you're gonna have a drink, I'd like to ask that you do it within the premises. Can't have you taking drinks over to those deserters. Traitors, the lot of them. Bunch of folks decided they were tired of work. Town's already struggling to make quotas, even without that band of slack-wit. Bunch of lazy, shiftless rung leeches. Anyway, enough about them. Go ahead. I don't see how that's any of your business. And there's no need for you to pry either. Ugh, is this the start of a joke? If you want me to laugh at your jokes, it's a 3-drink minimum. Look, I don't know what you're blathering about. If you took a... Anyhow, whatever happens outside the walls is not my business. Only deserters and marauders. My world is these 4 walls, that door, and a row of mugs that need cleaning. Let me make something clear. Spacer's Choice has been real good. I start gallivanting around outside the walls, poking around in places I shouldn't be, learning things I've got... Won't ever catch me asking about the world outside. Else the town's gonna say Amelia's gone soft. That Amelia's pondering desertion. I don't want that. Keep it down, will you? We don't talk about the PLA. I've said enough. People come here to drink their If they wanted to face their problems, they'd go see our vicar.
Pas vu, pas pris. Bon, je sais pas à quoi ça va me servir tout ça, mais...
Oh, I cut my own hair. But Conrad sells real good disinfectant.
Please don't touch anything. Physical hygiene recapitulates moral hygiene. Cleanliness is next to lawfulness. No, thank you. I'm Conrad. You will report to me if your hair fails to meet Spacer's Choice. You will also report to me in the event of your death. Whereupon I will clean and prepare your remains for burial in the unfortunate event of a fatality. It's what a barber does. Go ahead. The plague's come at us with a vengeance this year. Lost 6... I wouldn't call them good workers, mind you. If they were any good, they'd have been treated. Still, it is a shame. Company policy, friend. We don't have enough medicine to treat all of us, so we treat the best among us. Nature is monstrous, friend, and this plague is natural selection at work. Edgewater has been good to me. I consider myself privileged. I am never wanting for work, not since the plague started. As the good vicar says, work fortifies the spirit of a man. If you want to feel exhausted, try not having any work. Gravesite fees. Silas and I had talked about this at length. I thought I'd made it clear my pecuniary situation precludes the necessary restitutions. As broke as pie crust, friend, I simply cannot afford it. I am a blemish on the prosperity of our fair settlement. When I expire, I expect Silas to toss my body into a ditch. Thank you, no. I just tell Silas I can't afford to pay. And that I fully expect to have my medical rights revoked for this dereliction. With my apologies. Not a bad idea. but I'd need some kind of collateral. Your idea intrigues me, but I'm afraid I don't have anything to give Silas. I'm open to suggestions. Much...
Voilà.
What can I do for you? You know about Eugene? How? You were probably poking around my things. I really shouldn't leave my... Eugene's golden teeth were a family heirloom, representing 3 generations of poor dental hygiene. He took them to his grave. That's unthinkable. Eugene's body and all rare earth minerals. I can't ask Silas to dig up a man's body. And...
Are you asking rhetorically? Because if you're being serious... Ugh, gross.
Desperate measures, Miss Holcomb. Desperate measures. I'm going to have to ask Silas to dig up those teeth. It's the only way I'm paying my gravesite fees. I'm sure that I have no other... Here you are. Gravesite papers affixed with my signature and an IOU. What can I do for you? Go ahead.
Bon bah c'est un problème de régler pour le fossoyeur.
Yes, Mr. Thompson. I'm fine, Mr. Thompson. Never been healthier. Whoa, did Mr. Thompson send you? Well, you tell Mr. Thompson I'll be right at my post. Tomorrow. Bright and early tomorrow. Because I'm definitely not plagued. You some sort of wandering alienist? Walking into a man's own domicile, pestering him about his mental state? You don't know that. I could have been saying anything. Maybe I said vague. You know how words sound a mite strange when you're sick. Wait, no. Oh, damn it. Okay, listen. Maybe I am feeling a little under the weather, but I swear I'm on the mend. Please, don't tell the constable. She'll toss me in the sick house. I would have confessed before the good vicar. Get some ablutions for my spirit. Hey, you're hale and healthy and possibly for hire, ain't ya? There's a cache of anthracillin tucked away in the old community center. Powerful. I need you to break in, nab that medicine and bring it back to me. You oblige me with your haste. I think I feel the plague spreading. Oh, Law, it's in my spleen now. I can feel it. Just keep your head down when you're in there. Marauders have taken over. Probably tracking mud all over the archives. I know that. But I got nobody else. Reed would have wrote me up. Constable would have locked me up and wrote me up. Could have gone to see the good vicar, but Silas knows, doesn't he? That's why he sent you. That's why... Look, I got my gravesite fees right here. See? I'm good for my word. Get me that medicine, and I'll see to your payment.
J'ai jamais vu quelqu'un de plus en meilleure santé que lui. Donc, trouver des médicaments. Il y a quelques petites quêtes là qui commencent à se lancer, ça commence à devenir intéressant.
Excuse me. I'm Esther Blaine, Spacer's Choice Actuary. Abernathy is a well-known hypochondriac. Anthracillin is wasted on him. You're better off selling it to me instead. All I'm saying is Abernathy's worked in this town longer than some of us. How do I put this gently? He's I probably shouldn't tell you. Don't want you implicated for what I'm trying to do. All right. Here's a summary. A lot of sick people in this town. Can't reach out to corporate without crossing a river of red tape, so I'm reaching out to you. I'm paid better than Abernathy. Whatever he's giving you, I will do you one better. That's all I can ask of.
Non, je crois pas, le pauvre Abernathy. Je sais que c'est péché d'être sensible, mais quand même. Bon, je crois que j'ai tout exploré, hein.
Sometimes I wonder what I'm doing with myself.
Don't let the boss catch you saying
I'm not allowed in here. Not since the vending machine incident.
Holcomb, got my eye on you, girl. Miss Holcomb ain't allowed in this establishment. Not since that little incident. Ask her if you care.
I won't touch anything while we're in here, Mr. Moreau. I promise.
Go right ahead. Other than yourself, definitely the vicar. Don't get me wrong, he seems a decent man. But there's something about him that bothers me. Like he's not one of us. Sometimes I suspect he doesn't even want to be here. Amelia. Definitely Amelia Kim. Word is, they're gonna replace her with an automechanical barkeep. She's... what's the word? Obsolete. You don't want to associate yourself with that kind of person. Plague? I don't know anything about a plague. We are the very picture of hot-blooded physical vigor. You have got the wrong idea about... Some of us who get sick are liable to exaggerate the conditions of that sickness, but the fact is, if you work hard, you have got no cause to worry. Spend enough time in the Spacer's Choice. Medical treatment is commensurate with our value to society. Then the hand of medical science will not grace you with its touch. Listen, you mind if we talk about something else? Rambling about company policy gets me feeling all lightheaded.
Comme le communisme.
Go right ahead. What, you mean Edgewater? That's a peculiar question. It's, fine and dandy. Couldn't be happier. Wouldn't want to spend my life working anywhere else. Prettiest little town on Terra 2. Do us both a favor and don't try... I don't get paid for banter. Was there something you needed? Go right ahead.
Another day at the cannery.
Don't go knocking.
Keep your distance, friend. Sick house is no place for a traveler.
Alors c'est des maisons qui sont fermées à cause de la peste, c'est pour ça qu'on peut pas y accéder. Mais bon, moi j'ai pu visiter la ville.
You think corporate's ever gonna visit?
rations yet?
Yep. 2 whole cans of salt tuna.
I appreciate the company and all, but you really ought to leave. You don't want to be seen around me. Hey, keep it down. I'm in about as much trouble as I can be. No reason you ought to be tarnished by association. People... I don't know which company you work for, but if it's Spacer's Choice, maybe you don't know this. Don't. Please. I could get into a lot of trouble. That's kind of you to say, I suppose. What company always tells us, weak spirits lead to weak bodies. If I didn't want to fall sick with plague, maybe I should have worked. I'm glad you see things my way. I'm feeling a touch faint. If you don't mind, I've never seen an outfit like yours.
Boss won't let us have any Adrena time. Sick days come out of my pay.
Un bête de papillon nu qui s'est posé sur mon PC, sur mon écran.
I don't have time for this.
Dégoûté de pas avoir pu la secourir.
No prisoners! Time to open fire! Huh? Thought I saw something. Company ammo!
C'est sur moi qui tirait parce que j'ai fait un truc.
What was that? Take him down! I just earned a fine bonus!
Il tire sur des sprats.
Had your rations yet?
Yep.
Bon, là je crois que j'ai tout visité. D'accord, mais moi je suis où? Dans mon emplacement sur la map.
Nice. When I was little, we'd get freighters in every Sunday noon. Now they only come but once a month. I love the whip.
Thank the law. I've been requisitioning backup from... You ever swung a truncheon? Let me see your rifling stance. I want to make sure you're up to snuff. I'm talking about mechanical soldier. Cold, heartless automatons made of... That's right. That's what I've been saying. Auto-mechanicals. Creatures forged in the fires of malevolence. I seen them over by the old power plant. When the swarms of mechanicals come clanging on over that hill. I've been gathering up a war chest over the years. Saw tuna cans, mostly. Some Spacer's chaw. Few bit cards. Enlistment fees. Yeah, I suppose. What? They have sent a scout. Prowling around the junkyard. This scout must not be permitted to return to its base of operations. Mechanicals got a weak spot in their midsections. I think the technical term is, the blue glowy square thing. Go on. I'm Ludwig Miller. So, unofficially, strictly between you and me, I am the only thing standing between... Go on. You ever seen the way a mechanical just stands there? Just looking at you, scanning you with its murderous oculars. Mechanicals have been programmed to eliminate the human race. They've been programmed to replace us. First they will rob us of our jobs. And once they have taken away our livelihoods, they will take away our very lives. I told Silas I'd pay my dues if he agreed to join the resistance. Guess this means he's finally heard the calling. Mechanical repellent. A stroke of inspiration from the law itself. Here, I've been saving up a couple bits for just such a project.
Tellement con celui-là. Bon. Sur ce, moi, je vais arrêter cette vidéo ici. Dans la prochaine, je continuerai un peu plus à explorer, à découvrir le monde de The Outer Worlds, qui est vraiment magique. Il est tenté d'un humour noir, de sarcasme. Et vraiment, ça fait longtemps que j'ai pas rigolé sur un jeu vidéo. C'est 2 fois que je me tape une barre. C'est dire si le jeu est marrant, les dialogues, les discussions. Mais là j'ai quelques chutes de FPS. Du coup je crois qu'il est temps d'arrêter. Voilà. Merci d'avoir regardé cette vidéo. Et à plus pour la prochaine. Ciao. Manquez surtout pas la prochaine vidéo.